Hey guys, welcome to 1161 North Doheny Drive here in the beautiful Doheny Estates. I'm Afshar here with my partner Steve Frankel.
Welcome. We're happy you're tuning in.
And we are about to show you what we call Casa Staycation, because with this house, you don't need to have another resort. You have it all in one. Follow us inside.
Also noted your gated circular driveway, mature palm trees.
So as you walk in, you see this beautiful rotunda. You have plenty of space that leads to your dining room and living room. This right here is really where you start to understand how magnificent of a property you actually have. An unbelievable living room, vaulted ceilings with wood beam exposure. You're looking out to what I really believe is arguably one of the best resorts in all of Los Angeles. That is only approximately 20 yards away from the Sunset Strip. Outdoor area for dining, entertaining.
So great hardwood floors here. I love this window, this beautiful window pane there. Again, behind it are very tall ficus, total and complete privacy here, and of course gated. The lot is street to street, and we are gated at the bottom of Shoreham as well.
And the house in total is about 5,500 square feet, 5 bedroom, 5.5 bath, almost a 10,000 square foot lot that's street to street, which is very rare for the area. So you have plenty of room for entertaining both indoor and outdoor, as you can see. And we're going to get to the outside a little bit later, but I really want to show you why this house shines. You see all of the rooms have their own personality, so to speak, and this room right here that we're walking into is a great dining room. Room for 10 plus people, and the party can flow from here into the living room, into the outdoor spaces. The house actually gets a lot of natural light.
Great detail on the ceiling. And also, this is my personal favorite, to have the ability to have a round table in a dining room where everyone can talk freely and social distance, but still talk freely.
You can just see why this really is a chef's paradise. Got Wolf appliances here, you've got a Sub-Zero fridge.
A restaurant, New York vibe as well. But that was often used in the 20s in Spanish homes, and so in the remodel, they kept the flavor of the era.
What I love about this area too is you kind of have your own little breakfast and stuff that's right off of more entertainment, outdoor area space. Your guests can sit over here, they can have a drink, they can walk right downstairs, and maybe, Jimmy, if you wouldn't mind following me, we'll get a good sense as to what this looks like over here. So, obviously we're seeing this in daytime, but you can get a sense as to just how private the property really is. You have mature hedge all throughout the property, and a beautiful, beautiful lawn that connects you to a nice oversized pool. What I was mentioning earlier about the property being street to street, you can actually park on Shoreham, which is where the car pulls in to the garage, and you walk up, you can have your guest park back over there, and you have this entire oasis to yourself.
So one of the other benefits of street to street is ample parking. There's a 2-car garage and room for 2 other spaces in front of the garage, and then you have another 3 spaces outside in the gated circular driveway.
As well as all of the parking that you're going to be getting on Doheny too. So this gives you a little bit of a snippet as to what you have outside. Now let's go back inside and lead you to the family room. Which
Don't miss the great barbecue.
Steve just got done flipping a couple burgers
There you
and
go.
some hot dogs.
It's coming up on July 4th, so this would be a perfect place to flip some burgers and have a retreat for your family.
So I have a lot of favorite rooms in this house, but I would say that out of all of them, this is probably my absolute favorite. You've got an unbelievable sense of just coziness, vibe, an oversized fireplace that's grandfathered in. You're not going to be able to get that again. But this is a room where you have a drink, relax, watch your favorite show. These French doors open up so you can let the beautiful air come in, and yet you maintain a tremendous amount of privacy even though you were just steps away from the Sunset Strip.
So great wet bar. I think we've all started having a little drink at the end of the day, going through what we're all going through. So wonderful entertainment bar area and wine fridge here. Also, Ari pointed this out, that this oversized stone fireplace is really rare today. And it's just reminiscent of the 20s Mediterranean Spanish homes that were built. And we're lucky that this is in the house now, because you get the opportunity to experience a traditional fireplace.
And again, all of these French doors open up, so if you really wanted to kind of create that vibe, and you've got guests who are coming over, they're hanging out, and you really want to entertain, you hear the beautiful water feature in the back, and it really just feels like a resort. So now I think it would be a great time to walk you up to show you the rest of the bedrooms, or start to show you the bedrooms rather. And then we're going to lead our way downstairs.
So you really have a hotel resort-like experience here. Again, we're calling it Casa Staycation. So for all of you who are watching this in New York, it's time to move to Los Angeles.
San Francisco, Tokyo, Paris, Los Angeles. It's time to upgrade and have a resort within your own home.
And you're also located here on Lower Doheny Road, so you are above it all, but yet you've got privacy and security these days. So that's great. This beautiful vignette, I love it, this great tub. And again, the steam shower.
As you can see, the room is equipped with a beautiful sitting area. You have more French doors that open up, so you get that beautiful Los Angeles breeze that we so appreciate. Another great oversized fireplace in the bedroom. So as you're laying here, you're watching your show, you enjoy the fireplace, you hear the birds outside, and
You
all
really
of,
can.
Yeah. And you get all of the great amenities. You've got the Edition Hotel, which is literally a stone's throw away. You have Soho House, which is right there on that corner. And within a 5-minute walk, you can be at all of these great establishments.
And again, a lot of original detail used in the property. So this has a real Santa Barbara vibe. Again, tying into our Casa Staycation, because you can be in this home and feel like you're anywhere. The master has a little office area here if you want to do some work.
And this, of course, at one point in time was a additional closet. They decided to use this for upstairs office.
So there's dual closets here, and then of course the dual walk-ins off the master bath.
And Jimmy, if I could just get you for 1 second so we can show the natural sunlight that is pouring over this property. And not only do you get all of this, but as you look down, you see just how beautiful your yard space really is. It's rare to find this much flat land in Doheny Estates, and to be Lower Doheny, in my opinion, is where you want to be. So people often ask, who is the typical demographic that lives in the area? I would say that this home is so pliable, really, because you can actually make this your entire upstairs wing if you are living by yourself, or if you've got 2 younger kids. You've got 2 great bedrooms that are right off of the master. Has its own ensuite bath, vaulted ceilings. And I think that that's a really important point, because a lot of people, they immediately connect traditional Spanish properties with being dark and not getting a lot of natural light. This house, surprisingly, has tremendous, tremendous light throughout. You could just get a sense of your privacy.
And again, this room has music in it. It's got a very interesting high ceiling, a lot of original detailing.
So So if I had to pick a second favorite room in the entire house, it would be this. Why? Because I can sit down here, I can play the piano with the help of an instructor, and
Chopsticks. But what's great about this room, it's multiplex, really. You can, or flex. It can be a media room, it can be a music room, it could be a large guest bedroom. It's out to the yard and the pool. Again, music in here as well. Speakers in every room.
So the house is wired for security, it's wired for sound, it's got all of the updated technological integrations that you would expect. And out here, you don't need to spend more money at Ojai Valley Inn or at the Bacara when you've got Casa Staycation. Look at this yard. So people who feel like they've got too little landscape, too much hardscape, not a pool, this property actually offers you everything. Beautiful mature olive trees. That probably is the most beautiful palm tree I've ever seen.
Classic old Los Angeles dates palm. They're beautiful. We have an original, 1920s tiled fountain here, which is so pretty, with the dual staircase that wraps up back to the area that we were before.
It's got a very romantic feel, and I don't use that word too often, but this property really has old Hollywood charm, romance, and very rare to find, especially at this price point. So, Jimmy, are there any questions that are flooding through, or just lots of thumbs up?
Lots of thumbs up, lots of waves,
thumbs up.
lots of smiley with the hearts in the eyes. I don't know what that is, but
So we're trying to give you, in lieu of an actual open house, we appreciate you tuning in. If anyone would like to see the house personally, please DM either of us, and we're happy to show it to you. Again, 1161 Doheny. We're asking $7,995. It's amazing. It is romantic. It's from the 20s. It's all the original charm has been maintained, and yet it's been expanded for today's lifestyle.